May here, and today the lighting is pink. Am I gonna complain about lighting in every end of the year video? Maybe. Today it is like 7:30 in the morning and this is the last end of the year video that I'm going to film, and this is the last chance that I'll really get a chance to film before like Christmas time. But today I'm going to be doing my favorite rookies of 2018. I did this video last year and it was my first year ever doing it, and you guys really liked it, so I decided to bring it back. I didn't fall for nearly as many rookies as last year, but I still did fall for quite a bit of rookies. So in this video, I'm basically, if you didn't see last year's video, I'm going to go through my favorite rookies from this year, the albums that I bought from them, and then who my bias is and what I hope for them in the next year, which is 2019. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get started. Well, I'm gonna work my way up to favorite male and favorite female rookies of the year. So the first group I'm going to start with is the group that I most recently started collecting. So that is FROMIS, and I can finally show this album on camera. I've had this for a while. I got this with my Secret Santa present. I'll go ahead and link that video above if you haven't seen it. But yeah, I meant to show this, almost show this in my November haul, and I was like, I can't do that because that video is not out yet. But yes, this is FROMIS first mini album, Too Hard, and I also have their special single album from 9, or their first single album. I'm not quite sure what they're calling this. I really like FROMIS. I think they have a really cute concept, which I'm a big fan of cute concepts. I don't know, I've really been enjoying their music. I think my bias is cutie, but I haven't really decided on a bias yet, but she's my temporary bias. So yeah, I haven't been collecting photo cards or anything from them yet because I just don't know yet. So in 2019, I really hope that FROMIS, I don't know, see, I'm still very new to them, so I don't really know them that well, so I can't really wish things for them yet. But I guess just to keep doing what they're doing, and I really hope that they get more attention in 2019 because they're a fantastic group, and I definitely was someone who was sleeping on them for a long time and finally decided to give them a chance after Kyori was on Produce 48, so I'm really happy I did. I really enjoy them. They're such a bunch of goofy, talented girls, so I definitely would recommend checking FROMIS out. Also Produce related, so we'll go through them next, but it's GWSN. This is a girl group that kind of just came out of nowhere. I didn't really know that they were debuting, and then one of my friends told me that Seokyoung, who was in Produce 101 season 1, who was one of my favorite girls, she was an independent trainee at the time, was going to be in this group, and I was like, oh my gosh, like I have to follow this group, and I ended up falling for all the members and all their music, and I thought they were fantastic. So the only thing they've released is their first mini album, Girls in the Park in the Night Part 1. I think it's just called The Park in the Night Part 1, honestly. And obviously my bias is Seokyoung, so yeah, in 2019 I hope that they get a lot more attention as well because they were pretty well talked about when they debuted, but they never really followed up with anything this year. So I really hope in 2019 they can release at least 2 releases and they can get a lot of attention because they're super talented. It is a cute concept, but I think it is more dance focused than, I mean, most K-pop is dance focused, but you know what I mean, like it's very, I don't know, it has like that sort of mystical like feel to it as well. I don't know what I'm saying, it's 7:30 in the morning. So I'll do a boy group. I didn't really fall for too many rookie boys this year. I know that people tried to get me into rookie boy groups, but they were unsuccessful. But one that I did really start liking was UNB, and obviously UNB are no longer a thing, but it's okay. So this is their first mini album, Boyhood. This is the normal edition. I also have the special edition. I have a second mini album, Blackheart, and I do plan on buying the other version of this album, just not right now. So my bias in this group is Daewon. He also is in Madtown, and he was my bias in Madtown, and that's part of the reason that I started caring about this group. Egon was also on the UNI.T. That's what that show's called. They were on the UNI.T, and I was following them. I didn't watch the show, and I do like a couple of other people in this group. Like before I started learning the group, I knew a couple other people in this group, like June from UKISS and Hojung and Field Dog, and yeah, there are a few people in this group that I know. Yeah, I really like UNB. I'm happy for them. I'm so happy that Daewon was in UNB because Madtown is just a mess. It's just a whole mess. These albums, even though I really wish they could have done more, there's not much I can wish for in 2019 because they were a temporary group. The members do well with their individual activities. Following up with that, we have UNI.T. So UNI.T was the girl group that was formed from the unit. So I have their first mini album Line, and I also have their second mini album whose name I can never remember, and like I said, it's 7:30 in the morning, so I can't remember it right now. But I do have both of their mini albums. They didn't really release anything else besides these two. UNI.B got a little more than UNI.T, which is a little, but anyways. My bias in this group is NCA. She was one of my favorite female solo artists, and she ended up in this group. I always said that she would be fantastic in the girl group, and she was fantastic in this girl group. I'm really sad that they are no longer a group as well, but again, I hope that in 2019 that the members can get attention in their own solo projects or own groups, because they're all extremely talented. Again, I knew like a lot of people in this group. Next, I have another temporary group, but it is IZ*ONE. I thought about putting 101 in this video, but I put them in this video last year, I'm pretty sure, and I didn't know. I don't know. I'm not sure. There's not much I could say about 101 that I didn't say last year. But anyways, so I have IZ*ONE's album. I watched Produce 48. Produce are the only like elimination programs I will bear to watch at this point, because I'm honestly so sick of them. But for some reason I can't stay away from Produce ones, because I always love the groups and love the music so much. I did watch Produce 48. I made a pretty controversial video towards the end of it about the final lineup of IZ*ONE, and then I did buy IZ*ONE's album because it's really good. Their music is really good. They look really good together as a group. So if it was all rigged and whatever, they did a good job choosing the members that were going to be in this group. But anyways, there's a lot of girls who were on Produce 48 who are planning on debuting next year, and I definitely plan on supporting those groups as well. Yes, the only thing that they have is their first mini album, but I have both versions. So I have the rose version and also the color version of Colorize. Yeah, my bias is UNB. She was my bias almost throughout the entire thing. Khan was my bias towards the beginning, and then she dropped down to second after UNB. I was like, I love UNB so much. But I'm really sad Khan didn't debut, and I hope she can do something in 2019 as well. Yeah, in 2019, I hope that IZ*ONE does a lot better with their, like, promoting their Japanese members, because they only have 3 of them. I hope they can do some Japanese promotions. That would be really cool. And I just hope that they continue to be successful and release really good albums like that one. Like I said, I'm going in order from, not really in order, but I'm doing my favorite girl group and my favorite boy group last. So this is like, nothing else was really in order, but this is second favorite rookie girl group. These are like all girl groups. You shouldn't, I don't know, like I said, a lot of the boy groups I like this year were like, the new-ish boy groups were like 101 and Golden Child and NewEastW and like groups that I talked about last year. But anyways, so (G)I-DLE is my second favorite girl group from this year. Second favorite rookie girl group, and I really like them. The reason that they're second, I think, is because they haven't really released much music besides this mini album. They had a couple of like digital single-y things that they did, but they didn't really release any albums, so I don't know. Also, I really wish Han had been an album, because I'm very interested in what they would have chosen for B-sides, and I feel like that would have greatly influenced this video. We can't look in the past. We definitely don't want to look in the past for Cube things. (G)I-DLE are a group that also was formed after Produce. Soyeon was in Produce 101 season 1. So this is her girl group, which I really like this girl group. A lot of CLC fans don't like this girl group, but it's not anyone's fault really besides Cube, so let's just all hate Cube together. My favorite member in this group is Soojin. I really like her. I think that she's super talented. She's like a dancer slash sub rapper slash lead vocal slash, she's just incredibly talented, and I just love her a lot. They made such an impactful debut. I'm so excited for their 2019 era. I feel like if anyone's gonna save Cube from going into bankruptcy again, it's gonna be (G)I-DLE, because Pentagon aren't doing great. BTOB are sending members to the military, and they're gonna do more individual stuff. CLC, I'm not sure if they will get, I don't know. But yeah, I think that (G)I-DLE, I'm very excited to see what they do. They're rookies, they're not even a year old. They debuted in May, so they're like 6 months old, 7 months old, but that's just amazing what they've done in that time. So I'm super excited to see what happens with them next year. And then my favorite boy group, my favorite girl group from the year, I'm gonna go through boy group first. I feel like girl group isn't as obvious. favorite rookie boy group from this year was Stray Kids. I have many albums from them. So I have their mixtape, and then I have their first mini album, I Am Not, their second mini album, I Am Who, and then their third mini album, I Am You. And Stray Kids were not a group that I was really excited about because I feel like the way that I've been with a lot of JYP groups during my like 10 years as a K-pop stan, really fallen hard for JYP groups, and then they'll become, I don't know, but I just like will after a little bit be like, this is okay. Like I did that with 2PM. Of course 2PM kind of came back around, and their past couple group releases I really liked. And then Twice I was kind of like that, and GOT7 I've definitely been like that, but I still collect GOT7. I'm just kind of like eh. And then Day6 and Stray Kids are like my favorite things from JYP right now, because I think it's because their sound isn't very JYP if you compare it to GOT7 and Twice, really, not so much 2PM, but they have those two groups have a very JYP sound, and I feel like Day6 and Stray Kids don't, and maybe that's my issue. I don't really know what my issue is, this is just the way I am, but anyways, I really enjoyed Stray Kids from this year. My bias is Woojin, but I think all the boys are super adorable. But yeah, in 2019, I hope that they can continue to do what they do, and I really hope that my JYP curse does not continue with Stray Kids or Day6, because I should have just shown Day6 in this album in this video, but they're literally not rookies at all. I'm excited for 2019 for Stray Kids, and if you're not standing Stray Kids, they're such an incredible group. They, not to like be that person, but they have a YG/JYP feel, but they get more comebacks than they would if they were in YG, so like it's a really nice balance. My favorite rookie girl group from this year is a girl group that I talked about last year, but they technically debuted this year. So anyways, it's LOONA. Where's the album I'm gonna show you? LOONA! LOONA debuted this year, officially. So I feel like I can talk about them again because I talked about them last year, and now they're actually like an OT12 group and all the members are out. So yeah, last year I think when I made that video, 2 had just been released, but we didn't know about Go On or Olivia yet. The albums that I bought from LOONA this year, I bought Eve's album, maybe I bought this last year, but Eve's album, I bought Olivia's single album, I bought YYXY's Beauty and the Beat, both versions of this. I actually have 2 normal editions. I need to sell one of these. If you want one without a photo card, let me know. And then I have all 4 versions of their first mini album, Plus Plus, and I thought XX was gonna come out this year, and I feel like it's not, and now I'm just confused. Why would you do this to me? But I love LOONA so much. My bias is Charity. Last year I said that, and I was like, I can't technically say that yet, but my bias is Charity. This year I can say my bias is Charity. I think she is incredibly talented, and I think all these girls are so talented. And honestly, this mini album is one of my favorite mini albums that's been released this year. It's definitely one of my favorite albums from a rookie girl group, but it's definitely one of my favorite mini albums just overall from this year. I think it's a fantastic album. And yeah, those are all the rookies that I got this year, rookie albums that I started collecting or I started buying this year. Next year I'm excited for quite a few debuts. JYP is releasing a new girl group, which I just said my whole JYP thing, but when I watched Stray Kids' show and I saw that girl group, I was like, oh my gosh. So I'm really excited for them. I'm also really excited FNC's new girl group, because one of the best vocalists in Produce 48 is debuting in that girl group, and they look amazing so far. And there's a couple of other debuts I'm super excited for next year. So yeah, let me know if you guys like me doing this video every year. I definitely enjoyed making this video, and I had to kind of narrow down my videos for this year because I just don't have time to film every single one that I wanted to film. So I had to do this one. I was like, I have to talk about rookies this year because I really need to talk about the amazing year for especially girl group rookies. I don't know what it was, but this year all of the girl group rookies were so good. Not saying the boy group rookies weren't, but I just feel like I liked a lot of the girl groups a lot more. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know what your favorite rookies are from this year down in the comment section down below, and any debuts you're excited for next year, because maybe there's a couple I don't know about that I'd be really interested in. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you very soon. Bye!